Hi, how are you doing, my little lovely ones? Give each other a hug and a kiss for me. Well, I just wanted to report something that it seems that the news media is trying to cover up. Well, King Charles, he's 75, which is not that old, depending on your genetics and your family history. But 75, he should be able to do a lot. But several things of concern have come out in the media. First, well, we see how angry he gets at anything that seems a little complicated. Like when he did his first official act and he had to sign some papers and the pen didn't work for him and he got angry at the pen and started well, not screaming, but cursing at the pen. Well, that shows, you know, grumpy old man. There is a senior mental problem. And recently he did that again when he had to pull the curtain off of his portrait, and the curtain didn't come down to his liking, and he was cursing at the curtain as it fell to the floor. Luckily, he has a man to his side, which flew to the curtain and picked it up and got it out of the king's way, so he didn't have to look at the curtain. Well, a couple of other things have happened, probably more than this, but one thing that happened is I'm told one of the staff, who is quite familiar with the king, decided to give himself a promotion. He put a piece of paper in front of the king, and the paper said that this man had been promoted to a different position. The king signed it, and the man went off happily to declare he had been promoted to this new position. When others found out and they found that the king had been tricked, they informed the king, and they got the king to cancel the promotion. So he doesn't even know what he's signing. He's just signing anything they put in that box or anything that people hand him. He doesn't even have the patience to read it or care to read it. He thinks all of this is a bunch of a bother. This is just a bother to him, and he's doing things mechanically without thinking. The next thing that's of concern, he said, is his chemotherapy has taken his sense of smell. He can no longer smell. Well, this is a big problem. You know, when you're king and people are always trying to do you in, if you look at royal history in various countries over the many centuries, people are always trying to do in the king. So if you can't smell or you have problems with your taste, well, it's going to be a problem. What are you eating, and is it healthy? Also, it kind of takes away your desire to eat if you can't enjoy your food. You don't have the taste and smell that you need to enjoy what you're eating. Losing these senses means that he's having problems with his frontal lobe. So he is having definite brain problems. He says from his chemotherapy, but who knows why he has having these brain problems. All of this brings up a concern. Is King fit for duty? Is he fit to make the decisions he'll be required to make, to read and analyze the papers he's being asked to sign? Of course, I've always questioned this because the people around the Queen, Queen Elizabeth II, said they were bringing her papers to sign on the day she died, which I can't even believe. I wouldn't even expect them to bring in papers on the week of her death, much less the day she died. How cold, how heartless, how stupid. So, questioning the king's brain. That is basically what I'm doing with this video. His judgment. He's automatically signing things. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's not reading things that he's supposed to read. And he's losing his senses, his sense of taste and smell. So what do you think? Like and subscribe. Bye.